Guys, it's time once again for another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we have a brand new, well, we don't have a brand new unit. There is a brand new unit that is going to be available in the game from fragments from tournaments and events. You know the drill. It is a brand new legendary unit from the Shadowkin faction. Let's take a look at him. He does seem like he's kind of an annoying PV. I want to say he's an annoying PvP unit, but I feel like he could just be an annoying unit overall. I guess we have that in common. Let's take a look at him. You can't see him you definitely can't see him there because we don't have him. But you can't see him here, just like the other ones when they're first announced in the game. They're not here just yet, but you can actually see him. You can click on his icon. We're here on the beginner's grind, the Jubi. I don't know why I name these things what I name them, guys. I really don't. But if you click on his icon, you can actually go over here to it takes 100 fragments. Surprise, wow, the same amount of fragments as every single other one, but it takes 100 fragments to actually get him. There are, I believe, 130 available between different tournaments and events, which is nice, but some of those are, if you actually rank high in leaderboards, you get some of the fragments. So it's still going to be challenging to actually get him to do all of those events. They have an event schedule. I believe it is, if you click on news and then you go here and then you go to details, yeah, all the events, 5 fragments from this one, that one. Oh my goodness. Hopefully we can get, I feel like we don't need him. Like Udexartor, I was really excited about. This one, ISHIYAMA, I feel like we don't need him, but I feel like he's still a decent enough unit. He seems valuable. He seems valuable, but 5 pieces from here, 10 pieces from there, and then you get extra pieces from, you can click on the details if you want from here to actually see all of the event schedule with kind of the, what is it called? Oh, there's a term in project management for it. Someone's gonna comment. I'll give you guys the advantage of commenting to correct me on that in the comments. But let's see. We can click on his profile picture to actually see what he's got going on over here. He has the first skill attack 1 enemy 2 times. Each transfers a random debuff from this champion to the target. That's always fun for a first skill. If the champion is under any debuffs when attacked, counterattacks with this skill. Pretty solid. Damage based on HP. Okay, so we build him as a tanky. I mean, he's a legendary HP based unit, and he has an HP leader skill. It all makes sense, right? Wow, surprising. Then we have this calculated volley. It is an AoE. It has a fear debuff. 75% chance goes up to 100%. 25% decrease crit damage debuff, and a 30% decrease crit rate debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. So really kind of incapacitates with 3 debuffs AoE skill. These debuffs cannot be resisted by enemies who are already under 2 or more debuffs. Feels pretty strong, to be honest. And then we have the finish them level 1. I don't know why I have to say the level finish them. Attacks 1 enemy, ignores 25% of the target's defense, will ignore 50% of the target's defense instead if the target is under 2 or more debuffs. And he throws debuffs back, and he puts 3 debuffs with the AoE over here. So they're going to be under debuffs. Place a block damage buff on this champion for 2 turns if this attack kills an enemy. Damage based on HP. He's a tanky unit, does a lot of debuffs to the enemy, is kind of frustrating to debuff himself because he's going to keep throwing things back on him. And then if he actually kills with his ignore defense damage skill over here, he is going to do a block damage buff to himself. And then we have the immovable passive. Whenever an enemy resists a debuff attempt from this champion, the next debuff placed on this champion cannot be resisted. Each debuff placed by this champion increases their max HP by 3%, stacks up to 30%. So he's just super tanky, super annoying to deal with. You try to debuff him, he keeps throwing them back. He keeps giving you all these harmful, well, unless you're the one using him. But it feels like he's going to be strong in PvP battles. I could see people using him in live arena. I could see people using him in different arena stuff just to be kind of annoying. So I definitely see the value in him there. I think he's not as like a super easy straight. Well, he is kind of straightforward. He's not like a tricky unit to use. But yeah, Udexartor, I was like, I'm excited about him. We need him. It was easy to get him. And then this one, I'm like, it's gonna be, we're gonna have to actually work to get him. It's gonna be easier than just logging in. I'm gonna still try to get it though. I'm gonna still try to get it. So we apparently did everything on this fusion warm-up event, which is nice. Let's go. Plarium points. I will take it. Thank you very much. I would like to do everything else, but you know, you can't win them all. Champion training event. Yeah, well, we have 3.5 days to do this. I feel like we can actually get the 10 from here. We just have to really stay on it. I think that's, I mean, that's always the key with these fragment events, but we just have to stay on these things. Before we do any more, let's actually run the Raid Shadow Legends promo. You want to know why you should download Raid Shadow Legends right now? First off, you get a legendary Elenaril right from the beginning as long as you use my promo code or the link in the description. Then you get an epic Maus Mage at level 10, another epic Uugo at level 20, and an epic Fayne at level 30. Those are just the units that you get absolutely for free using the link or the QR code. And the icing on the cake is for brand new players with an account that is less than 48 hours old. If you click the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen, you can use the promo codes on the screen to get one of the 4 following champs. You can get the MONKEYKING Sun Wukong, you can get Alice from Alice in Wonderland, you can get Supreme Gaelic, which is a void legendary and very rare to come by, or you can get Loki the Deceiver. Now you can only choose one of those 4, and that's only for new accounts, and that's why you need to download today using the link in the description or the QR code on the screen. So aside from the 5 minutes of talking about the new year, also I suppose like you can't really talk about it in 30 seconds though. You can't go over all of his skills and everything in 30 seconds. But we got some more of these going on. We do have to do this today because this is only open for another couple hours. So we don't have to do that, but we will do, I think it's 25 low. It's kind of, like, these are the ones, these are the bottlenecks in this. 25 lesser spirit potions. Do we have any other spirit potions? Or force potions. Okay, so we got to make sure that we do that. When is the next time the force is open? Opens this Tuesday. Okay, so in a couple hours. Couple hours. We should be, oh, we got to also do the Iron Twins. This one is, I feel like this one is, people are going to disagree with me. I know that. I already know, but I feel like this one is more challenging than people give it credit for, than people really talk about. I don't know. This also is super important for doing that. I keep calling it a second awakening, but we'll talk about that. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about if you're new. But you can effectively, it's equivalent to second awakening in Summoner's War is after you do the first ascension, then you use the points from here to get more. I forget what the actual name is for it though. But yeah, use the points from here to get those effectively second awakening the units. So, and I think we have. I mean, there's a lot of the new units where they have the events where you can actually get the upgrades for these, the event units. But so we have Alice almost done right after we got her on the other account. We don't have Alice on this account though. We could only choose one, so I went with the Supreme Gaelic because LD5. So yeah, LD5 equivalent. I know it's not an LD5. I know it's not an LD5. But if we go here, the Mortal Soul Coins, we can go. I was expecting to pop up. We can go over here to the Soul Merchant. And we can actually, well, these are not for the Soul Merchant. These are for the Soul Stone summons. And we can grab a, yeah. So these are the pieces that we just got. And then we have one of these Mortal Soul Stones, and then we can summon this, and we'll see what we get. It's not going to be for a unit we have. Wait, do we have that one? Do we have a jailer on this account? We might. We do have a jailer. Look at that. Amazing. Yeah, must be ascending. Well, we don't have, so it was, I keep saying second awakening, but it really is, you know, they still call it awakening. It's just the first awakening. Ascension and then awakening. But do we have enough to actually do? I don't know that I necessarily want to build him. Oh, I think he's in storage. I think is because I was putting a bunch of stuff in the reserve vault. So that must be where he is. So let's bring him back to the collection. I don't remember what he does, to be honest. 14 reviews. I feel like, oh, this is actually not bad. Hold on. Maybe I did not give him enough credit. Remove 1 buff from the target, 1 random buff. That's not bad. But it's only a 40% chance, goes up to 60%. Stealing 2 random buffs from the target. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I could see him being useful. Yeah, it's just a single. But he's a rare. Of course, he's going to be just single units. Damage increases by 20% if the target has no active buffs. But stealing buffs, I feel like he could even solo things. To be honest, if he was built well, but he's an attack type unit. I feel like I said that as if that's bad, but I don't think that necessarily. I was hoping he would be like a tanky bruiser that did HP based damage. I felt like just looking at him that was going to be the case, but yeah, no, we're not equipping the relic to him. Maybe we will actually build him. But I feel like if we just keep doing this over and over and over again, this is just going to wind up biting us. I was just like, yeah, let's do every single unit we have. What could go wrong? Not a great strategy. Trying to build everything. That's like the worst strategy, is trying to build everything. Yeah. We just made him a little bit stronger. So... But yeah, that's why it's important to... Do we have anything useful that we actually need from here? I don't see anything. Yeah, would have been nice to get something over there. We don't got anything crazy. Yeah. Oh well. What do we have over here? Let's collect this. 3 glyphs. Fight in Classic Arena with a team from 4 different affinities. Don't we already do that? Hold on. 4 different... Oh, one of them is not a... Okay. We could just throw it, though. That's an option. We could just throw it. Let's see. We need a force. Yeah. Actually, that might not be throwing it, because they don't have a booster. So we might not have needed all of that. Yeah, we didn't throw it. And we actually achieved our objective. Beautiful extra energy. I need it. I always need it. 3 glyphs. Unlock a mastery for any champion. Ooh, I forgot which one I actually wanted to do on here. We could definitely do... I'm trying to remember. I screenshotted these things of how I wanted to build the masteries, and then I don't have them on me. But we'll definitely do that. But... yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic. I don't know, for the trying to get that new unit. We don't need him. If we wind up not getting him, then we wind up not getting him. But it kind of just feels like a waste if we start and we put our effort into it. And especially for an early game account, we can't put a whole lot of effort into a whole lot of things. So if we start focusing on that, then that's going to be an issue. But you know what I actually want to do? I want to 6-star something because we have the resources to do it. And I kind of want to do Yuzan. Is that crazy? Yes, it's crazy, but I just like him a lot. So I think I'm just going to do it. You know what? We have so many different options. I feel like all of them are kind of similar in terms of the value that they could provide being 6-starred. I ultimately want to 6-star all of them, and we will. Over time, we just can only do one at a time. So I will let you guys decide what we do next. I personally think that we should focus on something that is for clan boss. That's my personal opinion, or clan boss and other dungeons as well. So I'll give you guys some choices. We could do Rector Drath, we could do Kale, we could do... I don't feel like we really need to do Bellower right now, even though he is an amazing farmer for campaign if we have him just on attack or damage. What is he on? Attack or damage attack. I mean, terrible stats. He has low crit rate. So we don't have to worry about that right now. But we will either Rector Drath, Kale, Marinix could be fun for, do some extra fluff damage. Uugo, Maus Mage, Yuzan, or Elenaril. So those are the choices. I don't want to do anything else right now. I don't want to 6-star anything else. Just one of those units. I will let you guys decide, though, what you want to see 6-starred, and then we'll play around with whatever Whatever you guys decide. Oh, I got to do another. Does that mean we didn't do a clan boss? Generally, that means we didn't do a clan boss. So, I guess it is what it is. Let's do our couple summons, and then I'm going to go back to farming. 2 ancient shards. So exciting. Let's go. Let's get some amazing units. We really need skill ups more than amazing units. Headsman. Fear debuff, skill 1. Oh, heal reduction. 30%. Why? Oh, it's an attack all enemies. Attack all enemies. That's why. Inflicts 15 more. Okay, I can't be excited about that. Yeah. Can't be excited about that one. There's a lot of things that you wind up not needing to ever build in this game, though. Oh, Slayer. 30% chance. Nah. I mean, we're not gonna. They got the poison debuff, but yeah, we're not building that anytime soon. Anyway, I will let you guys decide what we are going to 6-star, and we are gonna go farm the Spirit Keep for some spirit essences. So anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoying the game. Hope you guys getting some good summons, and I will see. And let me know what you think in the comments below for what we should 6-star next. I'll see you as always in the next one.